Hey guys, Sega Man Tony back here. This is a small pickups video that I'm doing here. Some recent things I got in the mail here. A few games. Yeah, I got a couple games here in the mail, actually from Amazon. And let's start out with what I got here in my hand. Now I only paid like, I believe, with shipping, $4 for this game, and I actually thought it would just be in a jewel case, because it's hard to find these games complete in the box actually, and it's Starfighter for the 3DO. Yeah, I'm collecting big time for my 3DO. I got some more games I'm going to be getting for my 3DO, and I just been really retro gaming big time lately. Until I get the next game I'm getting on my Xbox One. I already have it pre-ordered, is Doom, and I'm a big fan of Doom. I have a lot of the Doom games. You know, I'm a big collector of Doom. I have it on the Xbox here. You know, the one in the collector's tin here. You know, right there, and you know, the Resurrection of Evil. I think it's like a prequel to that game. But yeah, I also have it on the 360, so I'm gonna be got that pre-ordered, and I'm gonna be getting that soon here. Amongst other games, I'm thinking about getting Quantum Break, definitely Gears 4, and Crackdown 3 for the Xbox One. But yeah, I couldn't believe this was in the box, you know, and I thought it was just going to come in a jewel case, you know, because a lot of games you get now, you know, online, you order from, especially old games like the 3DO, they come in just a jewel case. But I got another one here called, for the 3DO, the director's cut, called Balls. Right there, that was $3. Got that. But at least it's complete in the jewel case. And I played this game, and it's a fighting game. There's other genres of this game out on, I think it's on the Sega Genesis. I think I might get it for the Genesis later, and I believe this Super Nintendo. But yeah, it's actually pretty neat. And in the background, it has like this TV with people yelling and screaming, like digitized video. So actually, that's pretty cool. Another one I picked up here is called, for the 3DO, it's in the jewel case. It's called Soccer Kid. That's actually complete. Right there. And actually, it's a pretty neat game. It's this kid that runs around with a soccer ball, and he hits the enemies down with his soccer ball. And you can jump on his soccer ball and jump up high to get like little food items and different things like that. And actually, this was done graphically pretty good for the 3DO. So I played it this morning, and it's actually pretty good. So I'm happy to get that. That was $3. This next game here, there's a guy on YouTube named Reggie. He's a big, I believe he collects others for other systems, but I believe he seems like he's more of a Sony fan, and that's fine. And there was a shooter I missed. You know, I'm trying to get some shooters still on the PlayStation, because they had some pretty decent, you know, side-scrolling shooters. The best side-scrolling shooters are probably on the Sega Saturn usually, and the Sega Genesis, hands down. Sega Genesis has like the best side-scrolling shooters. But the next one I have here is called I think it's called Soul Divide. Now this came in just a regular, you know, jewel case. It has no booklet or anything, but it was only like $2 or $3, so I added that to my shooter collection. What I might do is later on, I might actually see if I can find the booklet and the backing for it, but I'm not in a real hurry now. But I did play this too in the PlayStation 2, and it's pretty cool. It's different, you know. It's pretty cool. It has a lot of beasts and monsters in there and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's all I have for right now. But there's something I want to talk about here real quick. I just want to let people know, gaming, you're not too old to game, okay? And this is kind of directed towards Sire649. I've been friends with him for a long time. I don't really know exactly what your friend said to you. I did watch your video, but gaming did definitely change. Okay, these new games today are, you know, they did change. A lot of games today you have to pay for, you know, more content. You know, I think some people are down in the dumps about the games in this generation because of that's being part of it. You know, having to pay for extra characters, extra boards, and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you the truth, and this is my opinion. If they're going the way of the indie games, that's going to suck really bad. You know, I'm not into indie games. I'm not going to really buy any indie games. I mean, if some of them are free, that's fine. You know, I might get a couple here or there, but, you know, indie games are not it. You know, people are more into shooters, racing games, you know, fighting games, but a lot of these indie games that are coming out on both systems, mind you, PS4 too. There's a lot of people complaining about the new Street Fighter game on there, how it's not a complete game and the services are always down and you can't play online. I mean, there's a lot of people online right now that are real pissed off about that, and to pay $65 for a game they say is not finished or complete. They said there's no verses, the online sucks, and people were pretty pissed off about it and said they could have actually waited to release that game, you know, for the PS4. And there's people threatening to sue and just different things like that, and that's really bad on Capcom and Sony's part. They should have really waited to release that game. So I advise you, if you do like Street Fighter, I wouldn't go out and buy that right now for your system. Maybe wait, see what happens. But it just goes to show you, to be honest with you, as gamers, I don't think these people, you know, in the gaming world, you know, that make these games, it seems like they're not caring about the gamers anymore. You know what I mean? We work hard for our money. You know what I mean? And we want a game to be complete. You know, back when you bought a Sega Genesis game or a Nintendo game, when you put that game in your system, that game was complete. You know what I mean? There was no, you know, no half-ass game. You know, and us as retro gamers, you know, and gamers in general, I don't know how these new kids feel about games. I don't know if they really care or whatever. Maybe some of them do. But I want a game that's complete. If I'm going to give you $65 of my hard work, earned money, that game better be complete, or that shit's going back to you. You know what I mean? So, and like I said before, you know, like Cyrus, I don't know what your friend said to you, but you're never too old to game. It's not you. You know what I mean? It's not you. You know, these newer generation of kids have a different way of, you know, thinking. Like him telling you might not be too into the game. You know, a lot of these games today, I'll admit to myself, some of these games I get, I'm not, you know, it seems like I'm not really into them. And, you know, some of them I am, and then some of them I'm not. You know, to be honest with you, retro games I'm more into. You can pick up a Nintendo game, and I think you'd play a Nintendo game or a Sega Genesis game longer sometimes than you would play these next-gen games, you know. I don't know, guys. I just think the industry is screwing us, you know, and they want you to pay $60, $65 for games that, you know, the content's not all there. It's just, you know, I don't know. And having to always buy add-ons and shit to your game is ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to pay $4 for a fighting character, you know, in any game. It should already be there. You know, they should already be in there. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to pay for extra content. You know, you pay $65 for a game and you're going to be charged like for extra characters. I mean, you know, it doesn't make any sense, you know. And you know, we got a voice, and we have to, we have to voice our opinions about this. We're their bread and butter, and you know, we're the ones that can make things happen. But yeah, I just wanted to talk on that a little bit, and I'll probably have another video, but it's not going to be real soon. You know, I have one more game coming in the mail. I still have to mail my friend's game out. I've been really busy, but I will have another video soon. Next video might be like a review of something. A lot of people don't like the reviews a lot. They like the pickups, but that's all I have for today, guys. Keep your head up. Keep gaming, and don't let nobody, you know, make you feel down about how you feel about games. It's, you know, it's your opinion. Everybody has their opinion. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, we're all gamers, and you know, just be happy with what you got, man, and play on. Sega Man Tony out.